Hello and welcome to the Brick Box and a World of Warcraft Mega Bloks review. And this will be the Demolisher Attack. Quite a awesome looking set. Nice and chunky set there, great for play. Now this set is number 91026 and it is made up of 299 pieces and the age range is 8 years and over. Now this does come with 3 minifigures. You get a Voidwalker Minion, you get a human Warlock Markov, and you get a Blood Elf Death Knight Severin. And the human Warlock is the one in the blue, and the Blood Elf Death Knight is the one in the red. Now you do get a mystery loot weapon packet with this set. I do like this idea. Same as the World of Warcraft card game, you get the loot cards, you get a loot pack in the Mega Bloks sets, and it comes in this black packet there with all the question marks on it. And what you get inside are random weapons and armour, and this is the stuff that came in that loot packet. This set does feature a Horde Demolisher siege engine, which is obviously the big chunky vehicle on the left there, and it does come with a catapult launcher attached to the front end of it. And there on the right you can see we get an Alliance Fort Tower, and that does come with a separate catapult launcher, which you can see just on the base in front of it. And what is nice about the minifigures that come with this set is you can interchange the armour between minifigures. This set does come with 1 instruction manual to complete the set. Let's take a quick look at the box. Now at the bottom you can see we have a picture for the loot packet. Great picture on the front, and what I do like about these boxes is you can see it's very shiny there, it's beveled, all this sticks out, and then it's matte in the background, so it gives for a very great effect to the packaging. And there you can see we have more of the sets. Again, all these stand out very nicely, and a description of the armour for the minifigures at the top, and again the loot and some pictures there. Onto the Demolisher siege engine, and this is a great looking thing. I do love these really chunky wheels. These are one piece, guys. These just clip on to the sides there, so very nice chunky things they are. And then we have this banner down the side there with this red print on the front of it, and we do have a catapult to the front of this vehicle, and in the back we do have some projectiles, so you just put that in there and let go, and that projectile will go flying quite a distance really, because there is quite a lot of elasticity in that catapult. As you can see there, it's quite tight. On the front there we have the ball bar section, which is made up of quite a few pieces around that, so very mean looking, very chunky indeed. And we do have a seating arrangement there for the minifigure to sit in, and as you know with Mega Bloks we do get the hole in the back of the minifigure, so that will secure onto that peg, and then we have this brown seat which will move slightly as well. A few grey bricks there just to finish off that seating area. And onto the side again, a mirror image of the other side, we have this banner again with these chunky wheels. And we do have these chains that run from the centre support beam to this edge piece as well, and these chains are loose and they will unclip from the side there very easily, so be careful with those because they do get lost very easily. And there we have the engines running up the side, and these look pretty cool with that orange finish to them, all brown down the sides. And then we have these horn pieces, 3 on each one of the engines there, so those do make it look a lot more mean, make for a nice appearance to the vehicle. Then at the back we have this basket section, and we do have these orange projectiles just sitting loosely in the back of there, as you can see, because they just fell out. And then to the back, not much more, just this grill piece to finish off the rear of the cart. But we do have this one big brown wood type finish piece that runs right from the front, from the seating area right to the back of this awesome looking vehicle. And the next part of the main set is the Alliance Fort Tower, and we do get this catapult which is separate, and again we have an elastic band which is very tight again, as you can see. That has a very great snap action to it, so the projectiles will go quite far. So kids, please be careful, we don't want your parents having to tie you off for blinding your brother or sister. Right, onto the castle. We get this banner at the front there, blue with the lion's head on it for the alliance, and there we have some burning flames at the front, but they are red. Pretty cool, translucent burning red flames there. Brown pillows to the front. This is quite a chunky piece. All this at the top there, these are just one piece and two piece, so not much building going on there at all. And at the top as well, top of the tower, we do get two big pieces there as well. So all of this top piece is relatively easy to put together. And we do get the light grey and dark grey colour coordination there throughout, and we get this shield as well, again with the blue with the symbol attached to it, and they're very basic to the top, but you could put one of your figures there, alliance figures, at the top. And inside we get this ladder as well, but not much more else going on there. We do have a clip there to attach a weapon to, so if you have a spare weapon you could always attach that inside the tower. So let's take a look at the minifigures, and we will start with the Voidwalker Minion. Quite a cool looking figure, this one. Absolutely loving that face on this figure. Not sure whether it looks comical or scary, but at the same time it does look awesome. And there you can see we have the armour to the arms, and this is very rubbery, and it will come away, because in these World of Warcraft sets you can interchange the armour between figures. Then we have this grey white finish there to the print at the bottom of the figure, and as we go around you see these arms of course do move, but we don't get any more movement down the figure, it is all solid. But yeah, a pretty cool looking figure, this one. And next up we have the Blood Elf Death Knight Severin, and this is a pretty outstanding minifigure. Lots and lots of detail to it. It does look very, very nice in the red colours there, bit of grey, and lots of detail to the head there with the blue eyes and the blonde hair to finish off the head. And it does come with this weapon, the club, and a little bit of blue coloration there to the end of that weapon. As you spin around you can see lots of detail there, some lovely detail to the wrist areas, and round the back we have this clip where you can actually clip the weapon into the back of the figure, so you can have the weapon in hand or out of action clipped to the back of the figure. And again, lots of detail, big chunky shoulder pads there for the armour, and again this armour is interchangeable, and to do that you just remove the limbs, and then you can see the armour does come away from the arm, and then you can interchange that between figures. And lastly it is the human Warlock Markov, and again great detail there to the armour. Absolutely loving the armour with these World of Warcraft figures, guys. Mega Bloks have taken a lot of time and put a lot of detail into the armour. Next we have light and dark blue finished with white as well all around this figure, and it does come with this long weapon with a double-ended club on it. I'm not sure what the weapon's called, guys, so if you do know what this weapon is called, please be sure to put it in the comments section below. And again we have some nice detail to the head there, not as much as the elf in my opinion, but still some nice detail to the head. And as we go around you can see again we have this great big armoured shoulder pads there, very prominent, very nice indeed, does make the minifigure stick out. And this armour is more enclosed to the legs as well, so it gives the figure a more bulky feel and look. So let's rate this set, And we'll start with the younger guys, ages 5 to 12 years. I will give this a 7 out of 10. This is because it has quite a lot of playability involved with it. The vehicle is big and chunky and is hard wearing, so will endure rough play. Plus there are lots of features on it as well. Catapult, you also get the separate catapult, and you get the turret as well, which is also a great play feature. On to the teenagers ages 13 to 19, I will give this a 6 out of 10, as there is some playability still left for the younger teenagers. There is a lot of collectability involved in this for the older teenagers, but I don't think it will be for everybody. On to the adult collectors ages 20 plus, I will give this a 6 out of 10, as it is a great display piece for those adult collectors who are big fans of World of Warcraft. And let's face it, there are a lot of World of Warcraft fans out there. So this set does span a great age range from young to old. It is a big target market. But I don't think that every World of Warcraft fan from every age, mainly the adults, will want this. But there will still be a relatively big market in the adult category who want this. And on to the brick box build difficulty rating. This will get a 4 out of 10 for difficulty. There are lots of chunky parts included in this set, mainly the wheels, quite a few, the containment unit for the missiles, the projectiles on the vehicle. So there are lots of chunky parts. Like I say, the castle has quite a few chunky pieces on it, but then there are normal size bricks as well. So it won't challenge your building abilities much at all. So in conclusion, this set is great on display, is great for play as well, but at the same time it will not appeal to everybody. Please let me know here at the Brickbox what you think of this World of Warcraft line from Mega Bloks in the comments section below. That would be great. I would love to know your opinions on this, good or bad, either way. I do have another World of Warcraft set to review, so please stay tuned for that. And please rate, comment and subscribe. But until the next review, guys, brick on.